another family from home improvement hell. When Sal moved his family into this house a few months ago, he promised his pregnant wife that he would build their new kitchen all by himself. Guess what? He hasn't done squat. Here it comes. I got it. Let's go. Okay. Beginning today, these skilled craftsmen and this clever designer are going to test the limits of their abilities, finishing in 3 days what Sal couldn't do in 3 months. That looks like a tall order from where we stand. Sal is sleeping like a baby when he should be working. Hey, sleepyhead. Wake up, buddy. Come on, rise and shine. Hey. Sal. We're here.
Sal!
Good morning.
How you doing this morning,
Sal?
It looks like you've got some problems in this house.
Sal, how'd you sleep last night?
Slept really well.
I'm sorry we had to get you up so early.
Yeah.
Sal moved his daughter and pregnant wife into this mess 3 months ago. They gave up their smaller but functional home for this fixer-upper. From the looks of it, all they've gained is space. Sal promised he'd fix it up in no time, and you can guess what never happened. How did this side of the house get into its present state?
Well, a lot of this is me, and I've been working on it not as much as I should have been, I guess.
So basically, it is your fault.
I don't think I'll ever admit it's my fault, but...
What? You might have to admit it sooner than you think.
Okay.
Sal gutted the place before he realized he bit off more than he could chew. How does this all make you feel, having this half of your house be in this state?
The fact that we don't have a kitchen, I mean...
Did she just say no kitchen? You don't have a kitchen
Oh, we
at
do.
all?
It's right over here.
It's a kitchenette armoire. I've never seen such a thing. You'd think cooking in a closet would be all the motivation this guy needs to build a kitchen. But you'd be wrong. Do you cook much in here, or do you eat out?
No, we eat out.
a lot.
Where are the dishes?
Oh, down there.
Clean dishes over here. The dirty ones are actually cleaned in the bathroom.
In the sink.
In the sink.
Clean the dirty dishes in the bathroom.
Yes.
Right.
That feels like I'm crazy.
It feels like you're crazy. This is a massive undertaking, Sal. Here's what I think needs to happen here is that we need to send you off so we can relieve the stress that you've got through all this. And you're in a time when it's most important to relax. And I think maybe it's time for you to, atone for some of the sins of your past. We're going to have a nice surprise for you when you get back.
Oh, I'm so looking
the
forward to
surprise
it.
for you starts in about 5 minutes. So why don't you say goodbye, pal?
Wrap it up.
Mary Lou is offered 3 days of pregnancy-inspired spa treatments.
Good morning, welcome to Manding Oriental Miami.
Oh my God, this is outrageous. Look at this view. This is great. Look at this bathroom. This is gorgeous. I wish my husband was here.
Folks, Sleepyhead is among the living now.
How you doing, Sal?
Before we get started here, I have a little present for you. It's a little gift. This will be something that'll be close to you for the next 3 days.
Great, I'll wear it someday.
Wait.
Yeah, my friend, so it's like, I think that looks good. It's going to fit you. You're going to need a nice shirt to get you through the next few days because you're going to have 3 days of brutal working conditions. We've only got 3 days to complete this job before Mary Lou returns, and from the looks of things, we'll need every minute.
What makes me think this is going to be another long 3 day?
I have a little plan, and for that plan I need Sparkster. Come over here. Mary Lou is a chef without a kitchen, and she's an artist without a studio, so we're going to give her both. We're going to make a kitchen right here with a nice island. This purple Barney wall here is going. We add French doors.
And who gets to lay the wood floor?
You guys. Each time you need to know something, we go to Sparky, and I always have my pen to elaborate on this, so that's what we do. We come to you.
Sal, what do you think Lou's going to think of this plan?
I think she's going to love it. I mean, it's not what we were looking at, but she's going to love it.
before we get to the good stuff, we need to store the furniture in a safe place. Then it's time to let the fur fly.
Wall, goodbye.
Hey, wait.
You know what a billabong is?
Well, I know maybe, but I'm not sure if it's the same.
Guys, let's find a place for this so we're not breathing in.
Look at this Mickey Mouse job. That's pretty disgusting. That bothers me extremely.
Watch it! You having fun, Sal?
Oh, yeah. Great time.
Yeah, I bet Lou's working pretty hard too, huh?
Here she is.
Sal, honey, I hope you're not getting calluses because I'm having a wonderful spa treatment here. So don't work too hard.
Now that the demo is finished, we need to lay the new hardwood floors. But before we begin, we have to chip away the old terrazzo to create a level subfloor.
With these timber floors, you've only got a tolerance of about a 16th of an inch, so it's got to be fairly smooth. You've got to get rid of all this.
This is the only opportunity I get to tell you to go to work, so go to work.
That was fun.
It's shaking, you know?
We had to lose the kitchen door in order to hang the new cabinets. Justin begins filling in the old doorway with a cinder block wall. Before the kitchen cabinets can be installed, the new hardwood floor has to be laid. First, they lay out a felt liner that goes under the floor. As James, Danny, and Greg start to lay out the planks, they're having a big disagreement about how to do it.
What I'm trying to do for you is make the cuts the same. No, that way every one will be the same.
No. We want to stagger every joint.
Right, but your staggered joints, when you cut the end pieces, you go out and you make the same measurement cut. You bring two pieces in, they fit.
I'd like to pick sides in this argument. I just have no idea what they're talking about.
You just do it, and we'll sort this out.
Hopefully, Larry, Curly, and Mo will get this figured out. In the meantime, Sparky heads up into the boiling hot crawl space to begin running electric for the new appliances.
Inside where you took out or where?
No, the existing light.
They're in a direct straight run.
I see the conduit.
Move that conduit once more.
If we had to run the electric through the walls, there'd be a major spackling job later. Sparky Sweat is saving the team valuable time.
If it is hot down here, it's got to be boiling up there.
He's tripping on me for the ceiling.
Just get out of that hot ceiling then, dude.
What we need to do is do as much work as possible from down here. And get up there and spend the least amount of time.
Sparky, what'd you do up there?
Sweat.
Yeah, it's brutal up there, huh?
Well, I would say about 120.
Stick around and find out who lets off some hot air.
I cut it. I cut it.
And see what happens when our camera crew gets under Nani's skin.
They did something and threw it on the ground and walked away.
Welcome back to InnoFix. We're making serious progress. It's exciting.
Progress indeed. We're halfway through day one and we've completed our demo. It's fun, but it takes a lot out of you. We started to carve out the subfloor in order to make way for the hardwood floor in Nani's design plan. Justin began filling in the old doorway with a cinder block wall. And Sparky, well, he was in the crawl space sweating it out. We're in a groove now and working at a good pace. Even the Stooges have stopped bickering and have come to an agreement about how to do the floors.
So this lock system's really simple. See the way the boards come together? And the reason you don't need glue like in the old days is they've rebaited the groove here and they've got another tongue there. So when I give this a little tap...
And as you can see, it's really locked in there. This thing isn't coming out. That's why there's no glue needed. It's amazing how they designed it.
And it doesn't even look like
Look at that,
seam.
no seam, no seam. You can't tell the difference from where it's just a design and where the actual seam is.
Wow.
Justin is trying to finish the brick wall, but something or someone keeps getting in his way.
Hey, Justin! I'm gonna go to the basement. Wait, Justin! Yeah, I gotta take the elevator. Justin! Why? Canoe ride.
I hope he's rowing later when we're here at 10 o'clock.
It's not always about the fun.
I think it is.
We need to get some of this stuff done.
Now that Danny's been distracted, Justin can finish the wall.
What I'm doing now is the final and top layer. If we would have had 5/8 more of an inch, we would have been able to run a full piece in here. That's why I'm running a small piece first, and I'll go ahead and tighten it up with a cut piece up above to finish the topper off.
Back inside, the guys are preparing to install the last piece of flooring, which means one last mistake.
Why is that cut out?
I don't know, you cut it out.
I did not cut that out.
You cut that piece out.
I didn't cut that piece out, honestly.
I didn't cut it.
Danny cut the piece. I know I'm not crazy. I did not cut this piece.
Danny! Danny. Our last piece of board. Now, I didn't cut it. Greg says he didn't cut it.
Blame it on me. I cut it.
You cut it?
I cut it.
I cut it.
I cut it. Ah, fine.
Is it not fitting at all?
No,
Is it
it's
with
just,
that?
it's just
Dude,
short
it's
here.
like a couple of inches too short.
I did tell you what I did do. I did take the molding off. Maybe the molding threw off the measurement.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
I did measure with the molding on. He's right. Well, but
So what? The wall didn't move. The house, it's creeping. It's moving round.
Well, there has to be a reason why that.
Yeah, you measured it wrong.
1 3/8.
Try this one.
Thanks, buddy. I have every confidence in you.
The piece is wrong.
What are you talking about?
There was no tongue on the piece that he took.
That's okay. That's okay.
How is it okay?
You gotta cut it off. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass.
Now that his brick wall is finished, Justin starts cranking on the drywall. This guy's an animal.
You're putting the screws in while it's running, huh? It's the tool of the day. I know you love this thing.
Yes, I do.
This is yours.
Yes, I must admit.
So now you've been using this drill every day for how many years?
8 years?
That same drill?
No, not the same drill. Drills don't. A screw gun won't last that long. Not if you work with it and use it.
Not 8
Or you get
years.
angry and you break it.
Whoa, am I in danger here?
I can out-frame and out-hang anybody with a screw gun compared to somebody using a cordless drill.
Right.
Cordlesses are great. They're extremely handy. For hanging drywall, they're garbage. In a lot of situations, if your piece working, the more boards you put up, the more money you make. So it's something you need to get good at. You make more money doing it.
Time's money. We got to get back to work.
Yeah, we do.
Let's go. Come here. I want to show you something. These guys are really working hard out in here. Are you still breaking?
I thought I'd sit down for 2 seconds.
Just take a little break.
No. I'm just before I collapse
Yeah.
from dehydration. Yeah.
So you got some snacks over there too, huh? That's
Those
cool.
are
No,
yours.
that's cool. Hey.
I saw you over there.
Yeah. You know I don't eat that.
shoving
You know that's cool, Jenny.
just a second ago.
All right, listen. I got to get back to work. Okay. You just take it easy. Take a load off. No, seriously, relax.
What?
I'll be working.
He's such a smart.
While Jenny slacks off, back inside, Nani is hard at work. She's starting a special project for Mary Lou that reflects her passion for art. Nani is going to create a wall of quotes by famous artists. She typed up the quotes and has blown them up into sheets of wallpaper. I'm in charge of building this bamboo sculpture thingy that goes in front of the wall. So what I've done here is bore out these holes, chisel them out, stick these poles in, and that's about it.
What do you got there?
Well, art.
It's inspiring.
Nani is sure Mary Lou will love this, but Sal, on the other hand, can hardly hide his disdain.
Looks like some type of prison or something. Let me out!
We're coming to the end of the first day, and guess what? We're way behind. The problems we had earlier installing the hardwood floors threw everything else out of whack.
This is really far behind. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. We're doing everything backwards. We're doing everything backwards.
There's so much going on. It's a lot of everything, and nothing's getting done.
And we're in a small area, and we have everybody working on top of each other.
I'm sure we'll pull them together, but right now it doesn't look promising.
Joking around didn't help out on the time thing.
Hey, come on, you gotta give me a little bit. It was funny.
No, it was. Are you guys all right?
Yeah, we were just actually discussing the fact that all day long we've been on top of each other. You know, everybody's working on projects in one area.
I don't think we have much choice.
We don't have a choice. We have to do it.
It's a time schedule. We've lived up to our part. It's just been a lot of work.
But this is very slow also because we have so many various projects going on, and some hold the other ones up and others delay the next.
If we don't finish this, I'm going to hear even a bigger nagging as to why hasn't this been done.
And honestly, let me say who's the biggest bugger in this whole thing is you, the camera people, you, the sound people, because you traipse everywhere with all your lipstick on some fabric cutting deal. You knock into our freshly speckled walls. They used it, they did something, and threw it on the ground and walked away. You ruin our plaster, so they made a big ball and threw it in the back. You walk with your dirty sneakers on our hardwood floors, so not cool.
Let's go kick their ass.
No, I'm done kicking ass, Gary.
Stick around and see the Inafix crew deal with a little thunder and a lot of lightning.
I didn't say a word, and all I hear is you running out here and Mark saying, oh, he didn't mention your name.
Welcome back to Inafix. We got a lot accomplished yesterday, but we got miles to go today if we're going to meet our deadline. I got to go take some garbage out. Yesterday, Justin finished putting up that wall, in spite of some distraction. And we've completed the hardwood floor. Sal and Mary Lou are gonna love this. But there's no time for a pat on the back. We've got 2 days left to install their new kitchen. Tensions were rising yesterday.
Okay, you just do it.
And as Nani gathers the troops for the morning meeting, we're feeling like we might have bitten off more than we can chew.
I'm a little afraid about today.
Me too.
We haven't even started hanging the kitchen cabinets at all. The walls need plenty of prepping. The floor still isn't done.
I have a little plan for everybody. I want Justin and Gregory to start on the cabinets today. They just got here today from Schrock Cabinet Makers.
What sort of timber is that?
This is actually a cherry timber that has been stained with a cranberry stain. The granite actually has some garnet flecks in it, which really works well with that cranberry color. So once you put it together, it'll pull it out. Jenny, what I would like for you to do is knock out these baseboards, because yesterday the rain kind of messed us up.
The hardest thing about installing cabinets is making sure they're level. It's very precise work and very frustrating work.
Do you know what it is? This is dropped when we do it on the inside. There's no shim underneath this on the inside. Let's back out on the screw and see if we can, I'll pick it up from the back of the cabinet. You use screws and not nails because you may have to pull them apart at one point to adjust them. Which he's already had to done a couple of times, but...
I think he's killed for less than that. Okay, well, while these guys struggle on, Nani gets James started on a very special project.
Remember what this was?
Yes, it was her kitchen, wasn't it?
It was her kitchen, that is correct. She had her microwave in there and her coffee maker. and all these things.
Okay.
So remember that now we're going to give her a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to give her a new space to paint, but because she's going to have another baby and children, and we don't have another room to do it in, I want to have everything modular in here. We're going to modify it slightly so she can put her palette and whatever else she needs, while here, her easel, she's painting.
But what if I have like a pop-down ledge that's kind of rakes out and then shoots up the top of the door, put a couple of shelves up there and a drop-out door there and a brush holder. I'm going to have the painting. I'll put an extendable arm on it so you can actually rise and drop the artwork.
Cool. That would be fantastic. Depending on what canvas size you're using.
I can't wait. Can you help me carry it out?
While James is pumped up about the new art armoire, Jenny is doing damage control to the baseboards, which were rained on last night.
The rain managed to get into the wood and stain it. Water stains. I'm tripling my work trying to fix what got ruined yesterday. And I still have 2 or 3 more stacks of wood to do, so I'm gonna go hunt cinder blocks down and
Now that Jenny's sunbathing her baseboards, time to check out the tool of the day.
You know, Sparky, drills aren't just used for making holes and driving screws. This bad boy is the granddaddy of them all. It's got 1/3 of horsepower. It's a high-torque electric drill. We use this to mix up cement, joint compound,
plaster.
Here we got the joint compound. Sometimes it comes kind of thick. You add a little bit of water, makes it kind of easier to work with. This thing has got so much power, I gotta be super careful. I mean, if I'm not careful, I ain't having kids in the future, you know what I mean?
All right, Sal. Best thing about this easel, blank canvas.
Great.
Any suggestions, give them to me on the run and we'll try and incorporate them in the design. So we'll cut a new back in, and that's our first step. And that'll give us a nice, solid background maybe to build off.
There we go. We're ready to go.
This should be very special for Mary Lou, and Sal's here to help customize it to her exact needs.
So, Sal, how important is art to Mary Lou?
Oh, she loves it. I mean, that's her pastime. Now that she has more time waiting for the baby and everything, she spends most of the day just painting.
Yeah?
So she's going to love this. This is unbelievable.
So you think this might be the most important thing in the house?
Well, I can't say the most important thing because that kitchen's beautiful. I was in there a few minutes ago, and that looks outrageous. It's
man, so we're up against something big.
Yes, we are, but this is her passion.
Whoa! Look at that!
On the job site, there can be only one tool of the day.
Hey guys, there's 2 screws left to be screwed in.
On the job, the guy with the fastest tool goes home first.
Hold on, stop. What's wrong now? Nothing's wrong.
Inside, Justin and Gregory are having problems, but not with the cabinets.
Everything I say, it's always, it was this, it's this. I go to ask him what's going on. I don't know. Come Lily.
You are definitely a troublemaker, Jeff. You're a troublemaker.
He doesn't even know I'm upset. He has no idea how pissed I am. He's been rude all morning.
If you don't want to work with him, you just tell him.
Yeah, well, that's what he told me too. But you know, I mean, I would tell him that. You know, I thought we were working together.
He was even nasty with you. You saw that.
I know.
I was supposed to go chase after him and apologize? I didn't even say anything to the guy. You know what I mean, Mark?
Justin!
Screaming and cursing about my name. What's the problem here?
Every time I said something to you today, it's like I felt like I'm bugging you or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Hey, hold on now. What just happened just now for you to come charging out here? I didn't say a word.
I came in. I said,
I didn't say a word, and and all I hear is you running out here and Mark saying, "Oh, he mentioned your name."
I came over. I said, "What's going on?" You kind of went, "Meh, meh, 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 meh."
Oh, that's what I did. I went, "Nah, nah, nah, nah."
No, you didn't know that. It's like every time I tried to say something to you today, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm sensitive.
Maybe it's
but Nani noticed it too. Nani noticed it too.
I felt that you're a little grumpy about something today, and I asked you about it.
I'm just trying to get everything done. But you know what? Hold on now. The more people that ask me if something's wrong, I'm starting to think maybe there is something wrong.
Okay.
There's really nothing bothering me that I know of.
Wait, you know what it is too? We're tired.
The truth is, I just felt like if you don't want me to work with you, I'll go. I'll do something else.
I never said that.
Yay!
All right. It's the Miami Heat.
That's exactly right. It's all Justin's fault, but it's okay. I can take it. I got big shoulders, see?
Yeah.
Once everyone gets back to work, Nani tries to lighten things up with a little group project. Oh, yay.
What I want to do something for Mary Lou that she can keep and that'll remind her of us, but also something that'll look nice in the house. So the idea was to paint these 9 little canvases. So it's going to be like a 3D installation. And for now, what I want to get started is just get a couple of colors on the canvas without anything. And afterwards, I'm going to help you guys draw like outlines of a cocktail shaker, of a house, of an olive, of a Cosmo, of something like this.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Can't we just paint everything ourselves? Like, you go away and just let us paint? I think you're being a little bit controlling here. Like, you're going to let us put the little bit of colour on, and then you're going to come back and, like, do all the drawing?
How about I step back and I give you, like, you do the olive, you do the Cosmos, so it's still, like, a controlled thing, and we all come up with a thing that matches at the end of the day.
I think you should let go of control.
I mean, just what you want to do is fine.
I think Mary Lou will love this personal touch, and each one of us really gets into it.
Wow. I'm creative. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. I got a shaker.
I've got the chaos from which all things arise.
What this is all the people and their footsteps coming from different parts of Australia to gather for a big party. It's called a corroboree.
Where's the beer?
When we come back, everyone else cools off, while Justin heats up.
Justin, don't leave.
Danny, I don't want to play around anymore.
Stop for a second.
Welcome back to In a Fix. We are so behind. Sal and Mary Lou bought this fixer-upper a few months ago and have been living without a kitchen ever since. That's led to lots of fun, like washing dishes in the shower and eating out of this armoire. Nice way to treat a woman who's expecting. We're halfway through our 3-day deadline and we're way behind. Inside, the guys are still struggling with the big job, the kitchen cabinets. Outside, Sal and James are trying to finish Mary Lou's new art armoire. On top of everything else, the carpet is arriving first thing in the morning. That means Jenny and I must lay all the tack strips today so we're ready when it gets here.
Go in!
And on that note, we've come to the end of James and Sal's art armoire project.
That's it. We're done.
Nani!
Holy cow! Look at that thing!
Look at Sal and I did.
Oh my God! This is fabulous!
You know what? Look at this, look at this. You know how you told me that the artwork, the artists like to be on a rake?
Yeah.
See how we've got the little feet on it there?
That is phenomenal.
So
I love it.
You pick it up.
Put it away.
You put it in
Put
there.
it in here.
We've got the canvas holders. Okay?
Oh my
And then look at
God.
this, look at this.
Oh, this is fabulous.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then
this
you've
is
got-
for the cups.
That's for the cups.
For the paint.
Oh,
There we
look
go.
at this.
Little shelving unit in there. What do you reckon?
Fantastic.
Wow, a hug? Man, women are suckers for a guy with an accent. Back inside, Team USA is kicking butt on the cabinets until Danny turns Jenny to the dark side.
The orange one is Justin's. The orange one.
Every time Justin starts to drill, Jenny unplugs the cord. That's pretty brave.
No, it's the plug here. It's the actual plug here.
The poor schmuck can't figure out what the problem is. Uh-oh, the gig is up.
You having a good time?
I'm just trying to fix the door.
You're just trying to fix the door? I just saw a smirk on your face, didn't I?
No, I'm happy. I love doing doors. It's my favorite thing.
I'm mistaken, right? Nobody's playing with the cord or anything like that? Why are you laughing?
Very paranoid.
No, I'm not paranoid. It's just a question, Danny.
It's a paranoid. Justin, don't leave. Come on, Justin. Don't leave. Don't leave.
I'm leaving, man.
Listen,
Danny, I don't want to play around anymore,
Stop
man.
for a second.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, let me get Danny away from him because he'll break his fucking jaw.
In the interest of saving lives, it looks like I'm going to have to play the referee.
Let me just be with Justin alone for a little bit, okay? Seriously, okay?
Might want to put the tool belt.
Danny, quit screwing around.
Sorry. What's going on? Are you guys okay?
We're fine, thanks, Nanny.
Okay.
Seriously, Danny, thanks. Dude, I don't want you to freak out. Because, I mean, it's nice to have everybody together. I like everybody in this crew pretty much. But you're the person who's busting your ass here.
I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
I know.
Maybe I have to be a little bit more nicer. I'll try to work on that. But, I mean, while I'm working, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I brought you coffee.
I need to be a little nicer.
I brought you a little coffee. Cheers.
What a feeble attempt to make nice.
You know, honestly, the whole reason behind that really was right now there's a lot of tension, and that was kind of my way of saying, you know, trying to make you happy, not...
Just to have a little fun.
Well, I'll be honest, I really wasn't going anywhere. I'm having too much fun inside. You really think I was going to leave?
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
That was a joke?
Whoa, nice one, Justin.
That's funny.
Congratulations. You pulled a practical joke on me.
I'm glad I gave you my shoulder to cry.
Although we're all relieved to know Justin has a sense of humor, having been fooled by Justin makes me feel like a real tool. Our second day is quickly slipping away, and the cabinets are still a long way from being done. We're never going to meet our deadline at this pace, and Nani is ready to kick some tuchus.
I mean, all these schmucks here with these cameras, microphones, and all this bozo stuff, they have done so much damage to this place that I'm like about to have a fit.
There's a million things to do, including painting this huge space. The proper thing to do would be to finish the cabinets and then paint. But screw that, we got a schedule to keep.
Nani made a mistake.
Now look at that. Our Precision Fish design machine made a big mess in the house.
My shoes. I am not...
Guys, you have to be careful when you're working on the side not to step in the paint.
You know what? I'll take you out to the hose. Come on, you can't walk on the floor.
What a gentleman.
Come over here.
But we have to do this strategically, so
Don't worry.
maybe I should take my shoe off.
Oh, look, it's James to the rescue again.
Mortified!
Wait a minute.
Give me my shoe! Give me my shoe! Stop it! Help! Help!
I was waiting for him.
You weren't supposed to get ahead!
Now that you were running to it.
Where's my bloody shoe?
Where's the line for that one?
Guys, you have garbage! Do some more garbage.
How did you end up staying so dry?
Now that Nani's been cooled off, it's time to get back to work. Inside, the gang is working at a furious pace.
I didn't know what the plan was. I didn't know what we were going to be doing. You know, there are colors that I personally don't like. I'm giving it a chance for everything to come together. Nani, you know, stays strong in mind and what she wants, and that's what we're going to keep. And I'm going to give her the, you know, the benefit of the doubt until the very end so that I can see how everything comes together.
As day 2 passes into night, we find ourselves in familiar territory, working through the night. Mary Lou will be home tomorrow, and we still have to finish the cabinets, the floors, the painting, you know, just about everything. Stay nailed to your seats as we race to the finish before Mary Lou's big homecoming.
I am very much excited to see how she's going to react when she walks in that door after 3 days and sees all the work that we've done.
It was a long night. Yesterday, James and Sal transformed Mary Lou's kitchen armoire into an art armoire.
That is phenomenal. I love it.
And Nani's created a fabulous wall of quotes that reflect Mary Lou's artistic sensibilities. And I suppose you're wondering about the kitchen. Well, over the last 2 days, we've been working like crazy to finish off the kitchen while Mary Lou was relaxing at a spa. She's due back later today, but if we don't get the kitchen counter and new carpet in soon, we'll never get around to all the little details. Thank God we've convinced Dave Greaves, an expert carpet installer, to make sure we don't mess this up.
Dave, can you explain to those guys how to lay the pad and what the process is now and how we're going to get this all installed here?
Yep, now that the floor is nice and clean, we'll go ahead and roll the padding out. And then we're going to pull it back and perimeter glue it to keep it from shifting while we're laying out the rug.
Since we're using more than one piece of carpet, we have to create seams. First, a clean cut is made, then a little glue is applied. Dave uses a hot iron to heat the glue and create the perfect seam.
And then what we're doing here is just heating it up and laying 2 pieces of carpet that we've already sealed in the glue.
Right.
And the trick is to get both pieces to go down at the same time and keep the backings level.
Wow, this is looking really perfect. The last step is to cut away the excess and tuck the carpet under the hardwood floor that borders the room.
Done.
All right, what's next? I guess tool of the day is what's next.
We're trying to combine art and the tool of the day, which is the drill.
On the heels of Nani's earlier art project, James and Sparky have decided to branch out on their own.
Round and round and round and round and round and round. Ow! Go, 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 go! God! Are you kidding me?
The last step in completing the kitchen cabinets is having the granite countertops installed. With just a few short hours left, our experts have arrived just in time.
This is a Santa Cecilia granite, which comes from Brazil. And we put a bullnose edge on it. We'll install it with silicone, and we'll put a 4-inch backsplash all around it.
We only gave these guys 2 hours to install the granite countertop. And you know what? They did it. What, are they trying to make us look bad?
Looks great, Dan.
Thank you.
I love it. It looks fabulous. Look, for example, here where this piece butts into the island. If you notice how nicely it's, like book matched so that it looks like nice and it's like kind of a coherent switch of angles there.
I think the color looks great with the cabinets and the sink. And I think Sal and his wife are really going to enjoy it.
Yeah, all right already. Mary Lou will be here any minute. Get out of here. It's do or die time, folks.
We're going to have all you guys over for dinner.
What's up?
It has a little bit of a typo.
Okay.
You're only given a little spark of madness.
You should put a Y in there, man. And they'd be like, Sparky, wasn't that the electrician's you that works on the house? That's fantastic, man. Good observation. You know what? She put it up. I didn't even read today.
I read, man.
That is one beautiful dining room set.
Hey, Sal's doing okay for himself.
Not too bad.
I'm not playing games when I show up.
Sounds like we know what we're doing.
Mary Lou's gonna be home in like 10 minutes. We're putting the final touches on right now. I can't even believe the transformation the space has gone on to. I mean, we've turned this house into a home. Yeah, I love this job!
You look at all the work that we've accomplished over the last 3 days and all the tasks that we had to tackle. Without the help of the crew, I would have never been able to accomplish this. I've learned a lot of tips that I didn't know before in regards to construction. I mean, I've learned how to lay carpet. I've learned how to lay, wood floors, cabinetry work. I saw the way they were putting in the granite tops in the kitchen. So many tools that I've learned how to use over the last 3 days that's really been amazing.
It's so intense. It's just like this whole intensity for 3 days. And it's, you know, to me now is the moment when it's really rewarding because it's done and it looks phenomenal and I love it.
I can't explain exactly how excited I am right now, but I am very much excited to see how she's going to react when she walks in that door after 3 days and sees all the work that we've done.
I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, a wonderful time.
This outfit is amazing.
Oh, I got this outfit.
You got
an outfit too.
I can't believe it. The
complete makeover.
Dang. So, she's on.
I'm ready. Can we go in?
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
What I learned today in my spa. Breathe in, out.
It's your new home.
Thank you. This is outrageous. Excuse me.
Straight to the kitchen.
This is great.
Don't touch the door, it's still wet.
Just look at these cabinets. Oh my God! I love the furniture. This is outrageous.
Right?
You look great, too.
Thank you. That's you also, and I can't believe it. Oh my God!
Why don't
Look
you
at
check
my dining room set? I can cook and I can serve it now.
Obviously, she likes it. Now, let's get Sal out of the doghouse for good. Hey, Mary Lou, check out the old kitchen.
It's now an art armoire. You're going to set up your easel. You now then have to grab your handles and you lower these for your brushes.
Oh my Lord.
Now, Sal knows so much about this because, honestly, he and James built this together.
You've done the family. Right, this is great.
While she's doling out the smooches, let's see what she thinks about our other little art projects.
I love the painting.